Hey guys, hey, I'm gonna show you guys how I price. I don't know how everybody's different, right? Everybody has their own technique, but this is how I price. That way the customer knows exactly why his price is the way it is, and he can change things, add things, or subtract things, and it'll affect the price. And on my end, I know that at the end of the day, it's gonna be enough money, man. Cause I know there's probably some new guys out there that probably for all this would have charged like 5,000 bucks, and then when you're in it and you're like stuck and halfway done and it's gonna cost more than what you have, you're gonna be like, oh man, we're undercharged. So I have a system, and let me get to it, man. I want to give a shout out to Matthew and Angel for making this video possible by both of them going to sleep at the same time. So we got some time, guys. Hey, first thing I want to do is usually I gotta get a blueprint. I'll show you guys two examples, right? On this one, I had to go there and measure all this out. And if you can notice, each square right here, to me is 2 feet, right? So if I was to measure, like, let's say the dining room, if it was 20 feet, I would only do like 10 squares, right? And if it was 10 feet, I would do 5 squares, boom. Really simple stuff, man, honestly, really simple stuff. But you do need a diagram. And this is my technique at the end of the day, right? If you guys are a pro, it's not, this video is not really gonna do you anything. All right, so real quick, this is the fastest method too, okay? Real quick is I wanna get all these rooms over here, so I'll make a list. I'm gonna just work on this and talk through it as I go, but this is high price stuff. And I'm able to do a 3-unit fast. And if they add things or subtract things, it reflects the price. And then by the next time, they know their own price. So they'll call you and be like, with them in their head already knowing, oh, okay, it's probably roughly gonna charge me this much, right? So let's say you gotta label all the rooms, right? Living room, dining room. This is technically the kitchen. I'll leave a picture of the kitchen layout in the beginning of the video, but it's pretty much here. All I'm worried about is the fridge, the stove, the microwave, dishwasher, and they got a sink here. We'll get to like the codes and the requirements and what circuits you need and all this other stuff throughout this video. But this is like just my method, and worst case, I know my boys are gonna be watching this video, so I gotta explain it as much as possible. All right, so look, the only symbols that you really gotta worry about are your outlet, your light switch, and your light. Because technically that's all you're ever gonna have inside a building, right? Okay, I'm gonna try to stabilize this, okay? All right. So for the living room, obviously living room, they're gonna need a lot of outlets. So just, obviously this is drawn to scale. So just in your head will make sense. Obviously they're gonna need an outlet there, an outlet there, an outlet there, an outlet here, and then we'll put this one back. Okay, and they're gonna have what, one entrance? This right here doesn't even count. Okay, they're gonna have an entrance. Obviously, they're gonna have to turn on the light somewhere. It's gonna probably be over here. And for right now, this guy is literally just one. We call it section 8. Just one light, just enough, right? So right now, all we did was just mark out the living room. And then the homeowner, if he wants to add more, hey, you know, you can change it there. So anyway, so I'll mark living room here. And then I'll just count the outlets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 outlets. Obviously, there's going to be only one switch. And obviously, just one light, right? And then I'll do the same thing for all the other ones. This is technically a bed. Let's say this would be bed 2, right? So let's work on bed 1 first. Oh, and honestly, the bedrooms are almost the same each time. And I'm gonna show you guys a trick too on how you can charge more, man. But I'll make that one at the end. It'll be a surprise. See if you can figure out what's going on. All right. So usually bedroom 1, bedroom 2. Usually bedrooms have 4 outlets, one in each room. 2 switches, your main one, and then the one inside the closet, and 2 lights, which is the closet light and then the center light. So those are always, well, not always 422, but honestly, most of these bedrooms are all the same size. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, there go the 4. And then one switch here, and then your light. And then one switch here, and then your light. So it's always the same thing, 4, 2, 2, unless it's a big bedroom. Or they got a lot of can lights. So we got the 2 bedrooms out the way, the 2 closets out the way. This one's out the way. For this one, like something like this, dining closet, let's name this dining closet. We'll give it a name. And then for something like this, I'll go like here, because you'll see what this is later. But something like this, I'll put an arrow, and then I'll put a dining closet. And all it is a switch and a light. I believe anything bigger than 9 square feet, you gotta have a light in there. Well, at least in Chicago. Okay, so that'll take care of that. We did the living room already. Oh man, we're gonna get to the kitchen. I'm gonna tell you right now, the kitchen, that one's the longest one. Right? So that one I kind of want to save for last. Let's do dining. That way we can close up that big area. Alright, dining, this one's gonna have more outlets, obviously. Well, one light in the middle, man, because I don't know what that guy's gonna do. But for now, usually dining has 2 lights, two light switches. So if you're coming in through this side, or you're coming into this side, probably have 2 lights. We're gonna put 2. Let's not be, you can't be too stingy. I'm gonna tell him. Okay, and then the outlets, you're gonna probably have 1, maybe 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's about it. It's not this. Technically, this is the kitchen right here. Oh, you know what? Then that is 1 light. Because the kitchen's gonna have its own one, and then it's gonna be that one. Okay, so 2 switches, 1 light. Oh, and then a lot of times they also have a chandelier. So that one will probably be here. Or maybe not. We'll see. This is the good thing about my plan. They can add or subtract. All right, so dining, we got what? 4 outlets, 2 switches, 1 light. Let's say 5, because I don't know. Dining room, and this wall right here. Okay. Let me see. The hallway, this is gonna be the hallway right here. Yeah, don't let any rooms escape, man. If you let a room go, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna lose at least $500. All right, hallway, let's see hallway. Well, let's just get 1 outlet here. 1 outlet here. Let's say 3 outlets. This is just one floor, man, okay? I have another one that's 3 floors, but that one's gonna take me longer. I'll try to get it on film. And then I literally just finished another 2 unit right now. And I'm on my YouTube channel, I'm gonna try to make a playlist for this one. On Racine, I'm doing just the ductwork, and I'm fixing some electrical. And I honestly, they had a guy that was charging them cheaper. And he stopped calling me for like 2 projects, and then you found out that it's not really that easy to find someone that knows what they're doing. So we got the guy back. So right now we got at least 4 or 5 projects to do. I'm gonna try to get a video on all of them. If you guys are trying to see the process from beginning to end, I get to see a lot of stuff, man. I get to see a lot of stuff. Hallway. Okay, for the hallway, this is where you get the guy for the outside. He's gonna have to need an outside light and an outlet in the back. Same with the front. Oof. Well, I don't know, but he's gonna need an outlet. He's gonna need somebody's gonna need a. Oh man, I gotta ask him, because technically this is the open area right here. Okay. And then probably 2 lights, or 3 lights, because I have no idea what this guy's going on. Okay, so hallway. We do the outside. It was 2 outlets. You gotta have an outlet outside. 2 switches and 2 lights. So that's the front and the back. So each one's gonna have an outlet, a switch. You can turn on the outside light, and the light that hangs outside to light it up when it's dark. Okay. And then outlets is gonna be 1, 2, 3. 3 outlets, 2 switches, 3 lights. So that takes care of this whole area right here. Okay, bath. You're gonna have obviously 1 outlet. You're gonna have 2 switches because there's gonna be a vanity light and 2 lights, the exhaust fan and the vanity. That's bath. Right here, bath. And then that bath has a closet. It's over here just so we don't get confused. I'll write a little arrow and I'll put closet. And then I'll put A. He's gonna need 1 switch, 1 light. Alright, that way there's no confusion, guys. You gotta make sure you get everything, man. If I'm telling you, you forget something, there goes your lunch and your gas. Free lunch and gas just out the window. And you still gotta put it in, because if not, well, I don't know if it's inspected, but you try to put in as many as you can. Okay, this is the laundry. Alright. So laundry. Alright, so laundry is gonna have 2 outlets, 1 switch, 1 light, and then there's a closet there. We're gonna do 1 switch, 1 light. Okay. And I think, oh, the kitchen, oh, the famous kitchen. Oh man. Alright, I think we're like 12 minutes and I'm almost done. And then I'll show you guys the formula, how I come up with cost. Okay. This is the only thing that you really got to know about the kitchen. In Chicago, the stove and the fridge, they have to be on their own breaker. You can combine those two. So stove and fridge is already 2 outlets. You don't need a switch or a light for them. And so that takes care of the fridge. And it takes care of the stove. And then the microwave, you got to have 1 amp or 1 breaker dedicated. So I'll put microwave. Just 1 outlet, obviously. So that takes care of the microwave. The dishwasher. Obviously, you need to have a service switch for it. And you got to connect it like an outlet. Okay. And then the sink. Okay. 15. In Chicago, you got to have at least 2 circuits for just the countertops. So you have countertop, which would be like, let's say, left side of the sink. So you have 1, 2, let's say 2 outlets. And you're also going to have the sink light. Sink light. So that'll be a light and a switch. And it'll come off of that circuit, sink light. 1 outlet, 1 switch. Okay, so that'll take care of that. And then on the other one, the other countertop outlet circuit, I'm gonna just put 1 right here, dishwasher 1, and then 3. I'll put 3 on there. 3, so that'll be countertop 3. Okay. And oh man, 16 is gonna be kitchen. Oh man, I will combine it, but I rather want a circuit for kitchen lights and any outlets. Let's say 1 here by the ground, just so it looks like there's some more stuff besides that light. And then the 2 switches for the kitchen, 1, 2. Okay. I don't remember if this guy had an island or not. Oh, man. Okay. Let me stop and look. Hold on. Okay, there's no island. So technically that takes care of that square too. So I believe I got the whole thing accounted for, all right here. And this aisle becomes the circuits. Very important, man, very important. So now it makes my math easy. So circuits, I write it over here, circuits. Let me see. And then these are called openings right here. Oh man, I gotta count them all up, but I'll put it over here, openings. Okay. All right, so circuits, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Circuits, we'll do 13 circuits. I don't know about you guys, man, but okay. And then I'll count all of these. Let me see. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Usually these are right here in the bottom, 17. And double check. You gotta double check, man. Cause believe me, that guy's gonna be counting them, each and every one. He's gonna be counting them. So make sure, okay, your numbers are good, because Knight's gonna be like, let me see what else he added, you know? Okay. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, 17. I'll write that down. So I don't, if you forget, you gotta start all over. So let's just do by rows, obviously. Okay, these are 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh man, I'm not sure. Let me count this again. 5, 9, 13, 18, 21, 23, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33, 36. Okay, cool. Let me add these up and then we'll continue. Alright, so I added up all the openings, and at the end of the day, he only has 72 openings, which technically is not even that big of a job, man. But it is just one floor. It's just, honestly, they will probably be done in like 2-3 days. But either way, so this is, after I get the price, this is how I approach the guy. And, well, this is how you let the guy know how payment works. Because at the end of the day, everybody's got to be in agreement with the payment. All right, so look, so at the end of the day, for the circuits, obviously I charge more because there's not that many. And that wire is expensive. I think a roll right now is like at 120 over here. And if you do networks, that's three wires each time. Usually I do a lot of networks. Hopefully you guys know what networks are, but I do a lot of networks. Alright, so this is just the interior. This doesn't even include the panel or the ground or the service or anything like that. But anyways, so he's got 13 circuits. Later he can decide to combine them. Like if he said, hey, let's say, let me get both bedrooms in one circuit. Okay, fine. You know, not 250 down. And then, I mean, it is what it is, you know. Oh, yeah. But either way, openings, I got 72 openings. So that's all of these guys. So the guy decides to add or remove, just this number will increase or decrease, but the price is the same. I don't even know if this is enough, honestly. This is the first project. Something like this. I got like 3 more. But if this is the point also where the numbers don't add up, you can tweak things. Like right now, I got 80, but you could easily make it 85, you know? But this guy's one of my guys, man. He's my guy. If anything, he's going to be helping me at his own house. All right. So let's say this is where you can round the number up or down, you know, depending, just to make it a nice, easy number. Like for this guy, we could round down. Tell him, sir, it's like 9,000. 9,000 out the door, sir. But technically, this is what I tell them, because they're going to see the high price tag, and I'm like, oh, Lord. This is where you stop them, but like, well, hold on. Technically, I only need half to get you the pipe. So half of that gets you the whole house piped up. And then they'll give you 4,500 down, whatever, just, you know, go in there, pipe the whole stupid thing real fast. Hopefully you guys are quick, man. Don't be there all day. And this is for new construction price. Don't be giving somebody this price and then there's plaster ceiling everywhere and something. If there was like a plaster ceiling, I would probably be charging like 150 opening, and maybe like 400 a circuit. If it was like plaster, I got some jobs that I done like that, but this is a new construction price just to get that clear. Either way, 4,500 it gets you the pipe. Technically, it goes 50% down, and then 35%. And then 15%, because technically there's 3 stages. There's the rough. There's the, well, I don't know what they call this. In Chicago, they don't like that you wire before they inspect the pipes. So technically, if you were to like have your pipe ran and wired, and the inspector walks in, and technically he could possibly fail you right then and there. Because Chicago, this is for Chicago. This whole channel is Chicago, guys. Don't tell me it can't get keys, not like that. And no, man. Yeah. So there's 3 stages. There's the rough, the wiring, and the finish. The rough is this right here. Pipe everything up. Oh, and when you pipe, try to pipe it as easy as possible. So when it's time to run wire, you can just go from here to here to here to here to here to here. Where's that switch at? To here, and then to here. And then the power comes in here. And then from here, it travels everywhere. Right? Don't start doing all silly stuff like this, and then like that, and then like this, and then get Chris thinks it's cool. We put him all here because he can fold 90 degrees. And then you got like 8 wires here, and then you got a big old ball of wires. Man, just try to wire like if you were gonna wire the place. Like right here. This is my switch. I will have my home run come from the panel here, and then boom, 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 boom. And then this guy just got it from there, boom, and then that's it. Yeah, you want to make it as easy as possible. Me personally, I don't like to like cut wires and put wire nuts. I like to just strip away a little bit of the plastic and wrap it around the screw and keep moving. I'll show you guys. Let me see. No, but that's it. And then 30, I don't know what 35% of this is, but I'm assuming it'll be like 4,500. We're down, boom. I'll tell them 3,000. And then what's the balance? I don't know, but I'll tell them something like that, you know. All I know is it'll be 35%. All right, but anyways, this is my quick video, and I'm out of here, man. I got another one for ductwork, and how to get your little list going on. This is another system. I already got the whole list made. So when I go to the store, line item, boom, 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 boom. When I get to the job site, same thing. And then keep moving. All right.